Hello dear students, in this lesson I'm gonna solving some Nishtimani questions about chapter 4. The first question, Sarah has taken 3 tests worth 100 points each. Her score are 58 and 92 and 88. She has one test left to take. What score must she get on her last test to get an average of 80? So the average score is 80. So the number of tests is 4. The number of tests equal to 4. And then the total points the total points needed is, we have to multiply this to number 4 multiplied by 80 equal to 320 points. After that, this 3 scores are 58 plus 92 plus 88 equal to 238 points. We have to find the fourth soccer by subtracting the total points 320 from 238. So we have to subtract 320 minus 238 equal to 82 points. So the last test, she must get 82 points. So therefore Sarah need to score 82 on her last test to achieve an average of 80. After that, when we add this 4 tests, 58 plus 92 plus 88, and the last test is 82, we will get 320. After that, for finding the mean or average, we have to add all numbers equal to 32 and divided by the number of addend. So 320 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4. We will get the average of 80. 320 divided by 4 equal to 80. It means the last test should be 82. Question number 2. If 4 multiplied by x plus y plus z is equal to 30, what is the mean of x, y, and z? First step, you have to simplify this equation. 4 multiplied by x plus y plus z equal to 30. You have to get rid of this 4 and divide both sides by 4. So these two 4 are cancelled. X plus y plus z equal to 30 divided by 4 equal to 7.5. After that, for finding the mean, we have to add the value of this 3 variable and then divided by 3. So the value of this variable is 7.5. So 7.5 divided by 3 equal to 2.5. So therefore the mean of x, y, and z equal to 2.5. Question number 3. If 6 friends went to dinner and split the check equally, what measure of central tendency would describe the amount each person paid? For this case, the mean, you can say the mean represent the this case, because the mean represent the average amount paid, which is the same for everyone. The definition of mean is calculate by adding up all values and divided by the number of value. In this case, all the value, the amount each person pays are the same. So the mean is the best described for this case. Question number 4. Which measure of central tendency has the smallest value for the data set 11, 11, 4, 15, 18, 22, 24, 7? First step, you have to find the mean, median, mode, and range. For mean, we have to add all numbers 11 plus 11 plus 4 plus 15 plus 18 plus 22, 24 plus 7 equal to 112. After that, you have to divide by the number of the addend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have to divide it by 8. 112 divided by 8 equal to 14. So the mean for this data set equal to 14. After that, for median, we have to order this number from least to greatest. The least number is 4. After 4, we have 7. After that, we have double 11. After that, we have 15 and 18. After that, we have 22 and 24. And then we have to cross out the first number at left and the first number at right. First number at left and the first number at right. After that, the second number and the third number. 11 and 15 are left. When we have two numbers for median, we have to add these two numbers and divide it by 2. 11 plus 15 equal to 26. 26 divided by 2 equal to 13. So the median equal to 13. After that, the mode is the most pretty numbers. We have double 11. It means the mode for this data set equal to 11. After that, you have range. For finding the range, you have to subtract the big number is 24 from the smallest number 4. 24 minus 4 equal to 20. It means the range for the data set is equal to 20. And the smallest value is mode. Mode has the smallest value. Question number 5. Identify the linear equation for each equation. In the first equation, for a, we have 2y plus 4x is equal to 7. We have to solve this equation for y. Like that, we have to isolate the value of y, so 2y equal to 7. You have to change the place of positive 4x to the right side, become negative 4x. After that, we have to divide both sides by 2 to get rid of this 2. So these 2's are cancelled. Y equal to 7 out of 2 minus 4 divided by 2 is 2x. So we can swap this 2 term. Y equal to negative 2x plus 7 out of 2. Or you can write like this equation. After that, we have to find the value of y. We have x, and this is the equation y equal to 7 out of 2 minus 2x, and then this is y, and this is the order pair x and y. So for the value of x, we can take 3 points as you like -1, 0, and 1. So y equal to 7 out of 2 minus 2 multiplied by x. X is -1. When we solve it, we will get 11 out of 2. So the value of x is -1 and 11 out of 2. After that, for 0, 7 out of 2 minus 2 multiplied by 0. When we solve, we will get 7 out of 2. So the order pair is 0 and 7 out of 2. After that, for 1, 7 out of 2 minus 2 multiplied by 1. When we solve it, we will get 3 out of 2. So the order pair is 1 and 3 out of 2. We have this 3 points. When we graph on the coordinate plane, if we will get a straight line, it means this equation is a linear equation. But if we will not get a straight line, a curved line, it means this equation is not a linear equation. So this 3 points, when we graph on this coordinate plane, we have to change this fraction into decimal number. So the first order pair, we have -1, and 11 divided by 2 equal to 5.5. And then the second order pair, we have 7. We have 0 and 7 out of 2. 7 divided by 2 equal to 3.5. And the third order pair, we have 1 and 3 divided by 2 equal to 1.5. After that, -1, this is x and this is y. So -1 of x, this is -1 of x, and 5.5y, this is 5.5. This is the first order pair. After that, we have 0 and 3.5. This is 0 of x and 3.5 of y. This is the second order pair, and the third order pair, we have 1 and 1.5. This is 1 and 1.5. When we match these 3 points, we will get this straight line. It means this equation is a linear equation. So this is a linear equation. because we got a straight line when we graph it. After that, the second equation we have y minus s squared equal to 3. First step, we have to solve for y for this equation. Y equal to 3, we have to change the place of negative 2x to the right side, become positive x squared. After that, we have to find the value of y. This is x, and this is the equation y equal to 3 plus x squared, and then this is the value of y. This is the order per x and y. For the value of x, you can take 3 points like 1, 0, or negative 1. For 1, we have 3 plus 1 squared. When we solve it, the value equal to 4. The value of y is 4, and the order pair is 1 and 4. And then the second point is 0. 3 plus 0 squared, the value is for y is 3, and the order pair is 0 and 3. The third point is negative 1. 3 plus negative 1 squared. When we solve, the value for y equal to 4. So the order pair is negative 1 and 4. You have to graph this 3 order pairs on the coordinate plane. So this 3 point, the first order pair, we have 1 and 4. This is 1 for x and 4. This is the first order pair. The second order pair, 0 and 3. This is 0 and 3. This is the second order pair, and we have negative 1 and 4. This is negative 1 and 4. When we match these 3 points, this line is not a straight line. It means this equation is not a linear equation. After that, the third equation, we have 3y equal to negative 2x plus 5. First step, we have to get rid of this 3 and isolate the y. So divided by 3, both sides. This 2 3 are cancelled. Y equal to negative 2 divided by 3 x plus 5 out of 3. After that, this is x, and this is the equation y equal to negative 2 out of 3 x plus 5 out of 3, and this is the value of y, and this is the order pair x and y. So for value of y, negative 1, 0, and 1. So negative 2 out of 3 multiplied by negative 1 plus 5 out of 3. When we solve it, the value of y is equal to 7 out of 3. So the first order pair is negative 1 and 7 out of 3. For 0, negative 2 out of 3 multiplied by 0 plus 5 out of 3. We will get 5 out of 3. So we have 0 and 5 out of 3. And for 1, negative 2 out of 3 multiplied by 1 plus 5 out of 3. When we solve it, we will get 3 out of 3, and this is 1. So the third order pair is 1 and 1. After that, we have to graph on the coordinate plane So the first order pair, you have negative 1 and 7 out of 3. When we divide 7 by 3, we will get 2.3. So the first order pair is negative 1 and 2.3. This is negative 1 and 2.3. The point should be here. After that, we have 0 and 5 out of 3. When we divide 5 by 3, we'll get 1.6. So the second order pair is 0 and 1.6. This is 0 and this is 1.6. After that, the third order pair, we have 1 and 1. This is 1 and this is 1 of y. When we match this 3 points, we will get a straight line. It means this equation is a linear equation. So this equation is a linear equation because we got a straight line. Question number 6. Find the first quartile for the data set shown in the box and whisker plots. We have this graph. You have to find the first quartile for this graph. So the first point at left is the lowest value or the smallest number, and the last point at right is the greatest value, and then the point after lowest value is the first quartile. So this point is the first quartile. And this is median. And this point is the third quartile. The question is, find the first quartile. So the first quartile is, this point is opposite to 44. It means B is correct. 44 is the first quartile for this graph. Question number 7. Which data display is most appropriate to show the change in sales over a 4 months period? Bar graph, frequency table, line graph, or histogram? Line graph is the answer, because this type of graph excel at revealing a trend and pattern in data evolves over time. So line graph is the best data display for this data information. Question number 8. The two graphs show the recent performance of two companies, stock A and B. Which graph should be shown to the stockholders of company A? So the graph 2 we have to show to the stockholders of company A, because it's shown a significant difference between stock A and B. Question number 9. 6 dentists are surveyed regarding toothpaste. 4 dentists recommend brand X. For B, for brand X state recommended by 2 out of 3 dentists. Explain why the statement is misleading. A, the sample was too large. No, the sample is not too large. For B, the sample was too small. Yes, of course, the sample is too small, so B is correct. Question number 10. Does the size of a box of cereal and the price of the cereal have a positive, negative, or no correlation? This two, for in this case, we can say this correlation is a positive correlation, because there is a generally positive correlation between the size of a box and cereal and its price. This means that larger box of cereal tend to cost more than smaller box. This is because larger box contain more cereal, which increase the cost of production and packaging. So this is a positive correlation. Question number 11. What type of correlation exists between a person's birthday and his or her height? It has no correlation. So it has no correlation because we can find the difference between height in the same birthday. Question number 12. There are 4 teams in a school tournament. Team A has a 25% chance of winning. Team B has the same chance as Team D. And Team C has half the chance of winning as Team B. Create a table of probability for the sample space. So you can say Team B or Team A, the chance of winning Team A equal to 25%. After that, the chance of winning for Team B equal to the same chance of Team D. B and D are equal, and then the chance of winning Team C equal to the half of the chance of winning as Team B, so equal to 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2 B. 1 out of 2 of chance of the winning of Team B. And then for Team A, 25% when we change into decimal equal to 0.25. And then for Team B, let's say the chance of winning for Team B is equal to X, and then equal to Team D. After that, for C, we have 1 out of 2B. And then the chance for winning for Team A equal to 25%. We can change into fraction for Team A equal to 25% equal to 25 out of 100, and when we simplify equal to 1 out of 4. And then Team B and D are equal. B and D, they are equal, they have the same chance, so equal to X for each team. So you have 2 teams equal to 2X. After that, the probability of any event, we have to add all events and then we will get 1. it means the probability of team A plus team B plus team C plus team D equal to 1. So for team A we have 1 out of 4 plus for team B we have 1 out of 2, and then for B and D they are equal to 2x. B and D together equal to 2x plus, and then the probability for C equal to 1 out of 2B. 1 out of 2B is x, so you have to write x equal to 1. After that, to get rid of this 4, you have to multiply each term by 4. So you have 1 out of 4 multiplied by 4 plus 2x multiplied by 4 plus 1 out of 2x multiplied by 4 equal to 1 multiplied by 4. After that, these two terms are cancelled, 1 stay, plus 4 times 2x equal to 8x, plus these two terms are cancelled, 4 divided by 2 equal to 2, and then 2 divided by 2 equal to 1. After that, 2 times 1 equal to 2x, and then equal to 1 times 4 equal to 4. After that, we have like terms, 8x plus 2x equal to 10x, so we have 1 plus 10x. These two terms are like term, equal to 4. After that, we have to change the place of 1 to the right side, so we have 10x is equal to 4. When we change the place of positive 1 become negative 1, so we can say 10x equal to 4 minus 1 equal to 3. You have to divide both sides by 10, sorry, to get rid of this 10. So these two terms are cancelled. X is equal to 3 out of 10. After that, the probability of team B equal to team D equal to 3 out of 10, or x equal to 3 out of 10, or we can say 0.3 by decimal number. Team B and D, they are equal to 0.3. And then for team C equal to 1 out of 2B. 1 out of 2 multiplied by 0.3. So for team C equal to 0.15. This is for team B and D equal to 0.3, and for team C equal to 0.15. Question number 13. A table shows the probability of each number shown after rolling a number cube. Find the probability of each event. For A, find the probability of even number. When we throw a dice, we will get one of this event like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So probability of even number, we have 3 even numbers in dice, 2 or 4 or 6. So you have to add the probability of each event like that. The probability of 2 is equal to 1 out of 6. So you can say 1 out of 6 plus the probability of 4 is 1 out of 6. The probability of 6 is equal to 1 out of 6. They are like fraction, when we add, we have to write the denominator without change, and then we have to add only the numerator. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1 equal to 3. And then we can simplify 3 out of 6. The greatest common factor for 3 and 6 is 3. We have to divide both numerator and denominator by 3. So 3 divided by 3 equal to 1. 6 divided by 3 equal to 2. So you can say the probability of even number is equal to 1 out of 2, equal to half. For B, the probability of less than 5. For less than 5, when we look at the table, less than 5 you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 events less than 5. So you have to add the probability of all. 1 out of 6, the probability of 1 equal to 1 out of 6, plus the probability of 2 equal to 1 out of 6, plus the probability of 3 equal to 1 out of 6, the probability of 4 also equal to 1 out of 6. When you add it, 1 plus 1 equal to 2, 3, 4, equal to 4 out of 6, and then we can simplify. The greatest common factor for 4 and 6 is 2. You have to divide both numbers by 2. 4 divided by 2 equal to 2. 6 divided by 2 equal to 3. So the probability of an event less than 5 equal to 2 out of 3. For C, the probability of not 6. Not 6, it means we will get a number is not 6. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have to add all probabilities. 1 out of 6 for 1, for 2, 1 out of 6, for 3, 1 out of 6, and for 4 we have 1 out of 6, and for 5, 1 out of 6. When we add it, 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 6. And the greatest common factor for 5 and 6 is 1, so we can't simplify it. The probability of not 6 equal to 5 out of 6. Question number 14. Use the table to find the probability of each event. We have this table, the outcome for A. The probability for A is 0.306, and for B you have 0, and for C 0.216, for D 0.115, and for E equal to 0.363. For A, the probability of A, C, or E occurring. For A, we have to add all the probabilities of these 3 letters, like that. For A, we have 0.306. You have to write 306, or the probability of A, C, E, equal to 0.306 plus the probability of C equal to 0.216, and then the probability of E equal to 0.363. When we add these 3 numbers, we will get the sum 0.885. So the probability of A, C, or E occurring equal to 0.885. For B, the probability of B or D occurring. B or D, we have to add the probability of B and D. The probability of B equal to 0. This is the probability of B or D. The probability of B equal to 0 plus the probability of D equal to 0.115. When we add these two numbers, we will get 0.115. So the probability of B or D equal to 0.15. For C, the probability A, B, D, or E occurring. So the probability A, B, D, or E. You have to add all the probabilities for each letter. For A, we have 0.306 plus for B, we have 0 plus for D, we have 0.115 plus for E, we have 363. When we add these numbers, we will get the sum 0.784. The last one, the probability A not occurring. A not occurring, it means another letters occurring. So you have to add all the probabilities for B, C, D, and E. For B, you have 0. The probability of A not occurring. So for B, you have 0 plus for C, you have 2 point or 0.216 plus for D, we have 0.115 plus for E, we have 0.363. When we add these four numbers, we will get the sum 0.694. So the probability of not occurring A equal to 0.694. Question number 15. A cereal company puts prices in some of its boxes to attract shoppers. There's a 0 and 5,000 probability of getting 2. Take this to a movie 38. 1 out of 8 probability of finding a watch. 12.5% probability of getting an action figures, and 0.2 probability of getting a sticker. What is the probability of not getting any prize inside the boxes? So the probability of a movie theater equal to 0.005, and then the probability of action figure equal to 12.5%, and when we change into decimal, we have to multiply this number by 100. We will get 0.125. And then the probability of watch for watch equal to 1 out of 8. The probability of finding a watch equal to 1 out of 8. And when we divide by long division for changing to decimal, we will get 0.125. After that, the probability of getting a sticker is 0.2. So for sticker equal to 0.2. After that, we have to find the total probability of getting any prize. We have to add all the probabilities for getting any prize. So total probability of getting any prize equal to the probability of movie plus the probability of action fingers 0.125. 125 for action figures, plus the probability of watch is 0.125 plus the probability of getting sticker is 0.2. So the sum equal to 0.455. So this is the total probability of getting any price equal to 0.455. After that, since the total probability of all possible outcome equal to 1, so for finding the probability of not getting any price, probability of not getting any price equal to 1, because the total probability of all possible outcome equal to 1, we have to subtract 1 from the total probability of getting any price, 0.455. So when we subtract these two numbers, you will get 0.545. So therefore the probability of not getting any price inside a box of cereal is equal to 0.545, or you can change this number into percent. We have to divide it by 100. We will get 54.5%. Question number 16. The local weather forecaster said there is a 30% chance of rain tomorrow. What is the probability that it will not rain tomorrow? So for the probability for rain, equal to 30%, and by decimal equal to 0.3 or 30. After that, the probability of not rain equal to 0.3, the probability of rain, plus the probability of not rain equal to 1, because the total probability of all possible outcome equal to 1. After that, for finding the probability of not rain, we have to subtract these two numbers. So the probability of not rain equal to 1 minus 0.3 equal to 0.7. So you can say the probability of not raining equal to 0.7. So the answer A is correct. Question number 17. A sport announcer states that a Basel has an 84% chance of winning a race. What is the probability that Basel will not win the race? So the probability of winning the race, probability of win equal to 84%. So by decimal number equal to 0.84. After that, the probability of not winning the race, since the total probability of all possible outcome equal to 1, so we can say the probability of not winning equal to 84, the probability of winning 84 plus the probability of not win equal to 1. So we can say 0.84, sorry, 0.84. We have to subtract 1 from 0.84 to get the probability of not winning. So we can say 1 minus 0.84 we will get 0.16. So the probability of not winning the race equal to 0.16. Question number 18. Which kind of graph would you use to show the evolution of the product of two car companies during 10 years? So you can say double line graph, because double line graph are specifically designed to show trends over time. A double line graph allow you to plot two lines, one for each car company on the same graph, making it easy to compare their sales performance year over year. So double bar graph is the answer. Question number 19. Use the table and estimate the probability of each event. We have this table and kind of food. For example, we have pizza and number of customers is 20. For chicken, we have 12 customers. For spinach, we have 2 customers. For beef, we have 8. For mutton, we have 10. And for hamburger, we have 28. And the total number of customers 80. For A, the probability of a customer orders pizza, we can use the experimental probability rules. So the probability ordered pizza equal to number of customers that order pizza, number of customers that order pizza out of total number of customers. This is total number of customers. So this is total number of customer. The number of customer ordered pizza equal to 20, and the total number of customer is 80. 20 out of 80, when we divide, we will get 0.25. So the probability of a customer ordered pizza equal to 0.25. After that, for B, a customer's ordered chicken, we can use the experimental rule. The number of customers ordered chicken is 12 out of total number of customers is 80. 12 out of 80, when we divide 12 by 80, we will get 0.15. So the probability of a customer order chicken is 0.15. After that, for C, a customer's ordered spinach. So you can say the probability for spinach, this is for chicken. For spinach equal to the number of customers ordered spinach is 2 out of total number of customers 80. 2 out of 80, when we divide, we will get 0.025. So the probability of a customer ordered spinach is 0.025. A customer's ordered beef. For the probability of beef equal to number of customers ordered beef is 8 out of the total number of customers 80. 8 out of 80, when we divide it, we will get 0.1. So the probability of a customer ordered beef is 0.1. For E, a customer's ordered hamburger. So the probability of hamburger equal to number of customers ordered hamburger is 28 out of total numbers of customers 80. When you divide these two numbers, you'll get 0.35. So the probability of a customer orders hamburger is 0.35. Question number 20. A spinner was spun 220 times. The outcomes was rate 58 times. Estimate the probability of the spinner landing on rate. For this case, you can use the experimental probability. The experimental probability, number of times the event occurred, probability of rate, equal to number of times the event occur out of total number of trial. So the number of times for probability of rate is 58 out of total number of trial is 220. And then when we divide these two numbers, we will get 0.263. So approximately equal to 0.264. So you can say C about 0.264 is correct. Question number 21. A researcher observed students buying lunch in a cafeteria. Of the last 50 students, 22 bought an apple, 70 bought a banana, and 11 bought a pear. If 150 more students buy lunch, estimate the numbers of students who will buy a banana. So, number of students who bought a banana equal to 17. After that, total number of students observed, total numbers of students observed is 50. So we can use this proportion, 17 out of 50. So we can use the experimental probability, number of times the event occurs 70 out of total numbers of students is 50. When we divide, we'll get 0.34. After that, estimate for 150 more students. For 150 more students, total number of students is 150. So total number of students equal to 150. So estimate numbers of students who will buy a banana for 150, who will buy a banana. For buying a banana for 150, you have to multiply the probability of a banana for 50 students, 0.34, by the total numbers of students is 150. We will get 51. Therefore, it's estimated that approximately 51 out of the 150 additional students will buy a banana. Question number 22. 3 fair coins are tossed. Find the sample space with all outcomes equally likely, then find each probability. The sample space this is short for sample space. When we toss 3 fair coin, maybe in the first trial we will get all event is tail, T, 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 or it's gonna be all events hit or we can say one of them is tail and one of them is head and the other is tail. And then you can say one of them is tail and the other is head. Or you can say head, tail, head, or head, head, tail, or we can say head, tail, tail, or tail, tail, head. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 events. And the probability of tail, tail, head, we have only one event. So we can say the probability of tail, tail, head equal to the probability of the events occur is 1 out of total numbers of trial is 8. So the probability of tail, tail, head equal to 1 out of 8. After that, the probability of tail, head, head. Tail, head, head, we can use the experimental probability number of times the event occur out of total numbers of trial. The probability of tail, head, head. This is tail, head, head. This is 1. And tail, head, head. This is 2. Sorry, for tail, head, head, we have only one event. This is tail, head, head. So equal to 1 out of 8. After that, the probability of one head. The event should be contains one head. So for one head, we have this one, tail, head, head, tail. We have only one head, and then this one, head, tail, tail. This is 2, and tail, tail, head. This is 3. So we can say 3 out of total numbers of trial 8. After that, the probability of exactly 2 tail. For exactly 2 tail, we have this is 1, and this is 2, and this is 3. So you can say equal to 3 out of 8. For A, the probability is 0 tail. 0 tail, we have only this event, head, head, head. We have no tail, so you have to say the probability of 0 tail equal to 1 out of 8. For the last one, the probability of at most 1 tail. At most 1 tail, it means more than tail. More than 1 tail. So we have this is 1. Sorry, we have to choose the events more than at most 1 tail. So more than most at most 1 tail, it means we have to choose the events contains more than 1 tails. So this is 3 tails, and this is 2 tails, and this is 2, and this one is 2. So you can say we have 4 out of 8, and in simplest form equal to 1 out of 2. So the probability of at most 1 tail equal to 1 out of 2. Question number 23. A bag has 3 red marbles and 6 blue marbles in it. What is the probability of drawing a red marble? So in all, how many marbles we have in the back? 3 plus 6 equal to 9 marbles altogether. After that, you can use the experimental probability. So the probability of red equal to the probability of red equal to the numbers of times the event occurred is 3 out of total numbers of marbles 9. When we simplify, we will get 1 out of 3. So the answer C is correct. Question number 24. On a fair number Q, what is the probability written as a fraction of rolling a 2 or higher? For number Q, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the probability of 2 or higher, 2 or higher, it means 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 5 events for 2 or higher. 5 out of total number of the event is 6. 5 out of 6 is the answer for this problem. Question number 25. A box contains 6 red marbles, 4 blue marbles, and 8 yellow marbles. First of all, we have to find the total number of marbles inside the box. 6 red plus 4 blue plus 8 yellow equal to 18 marbles. After that, find the probability of yellow then red. If a marble is selected and then a second marble is selected without replacing the first marbles. So you have to find the probabilities, each one apart. The probability of yellow equal to, for yellow you have 8 yellow. 8 out of total numbers of marbles 18. When we simplify, the greatest common factor is 2. You have to divide both number by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 18 by 2 is 9. After that, the probability of red. For red, it's 6 out of. And then, therefore, the marbles is selected and then a second marble is selected without replacing. So you have to 18 minus 1 equal to 17 because the second one selected without replacing. After that, the probability of yellow then red. Yellow then red, we have to multiply these two probabilities, yellow and red. 4 out of 9 multiplied by 6 out of 17. We can say these two numbers are cancelled. Divided by 3 equal to 2 and divided by 3 equal to 3. After that, you can multiply 4 times 2 equal to 8. 3 times 17 equal to 51. For part B, find the probability of yellow then red if a marble selected and replaced and then a second marble is selected. So for this case, probability of yellow equal to 8 out of 18 and then probability of red equal to, for red we have 6 out of, because the marbles is selected and replaced, so you have to write 18 because the marble is replaced inside the box. So you have to 6 out of 18. You can say the greatest common factor for 6 and 18 is 6 divided by 6, both number. We will get 1 out of 3. After that, the probability of yellow then red, you have to multiply these two probabilities. 8 out of 18 multiplied by 1 out of 3. 1 times or we can, so 1 times 8 equal to 8, and 3 times 18 equal to 54. And then we can simplify this fraction, divide both number by 2. 8 divided by 2 equal to 4, and 54 divided by 2 equal to 27. So the probability of yellow then red for this case equal to 4 out of 27. Question number 26. Cow rolls a fair number cube twice. What is the probability of rolling 2 threes if the first roll is a 5? The chance for this event is 0 or impossible. Because it's impossible to get 3 on both occasions if we get 5 on the first throw. Question number 27. On a quiz, there are 5 true-false questions. Uriah guesses on all 5 questions. What is the probability that he get all 5 questions right? There are 2 possible answers. You can say there are 2 possible answers, true or false, for each question. Since Uriah is getting randomly, the probability of him getting a single question right is 1 out of 2. So you can say the probability of getting a single questions right is equal to 1 out of 2, because we have only true or false. After that, to get all 5 questions right, we have to multiply of getting each questions right, like that. To get all 5 questions right, you have to multiply. The first question is 1 out of 2, multiplied by the second question, multiplied by the third question, multiplied by the fourth question, multiplied by the fifth question. So 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 equal to 1, and then 2 times 2 equal to 4, 4 times 2 8, 8 times 2 16, 16 times 2 equal to 32. After that, we can change this fraction into decimal by dividing 1 by 32 equal to 0.03125. Therefore, the probability of Uriah getting all 5 questions right is 1 out of 32, or 0.03125. Question number 28. If A and B are dependent events such that probability A equal to 0.14 and probability B equal to 0.28, what is the probability that both A and B will occur? So probability B or probability A and B both equal to, you have to multiply the probability for each A and B. So for A we have 0.14 multiplied by B equal to 0.28. The product is 0.0392. So the probability both A and B equal to 0.0392. Question number 29. A bag contains 8 red marbles and 2 blue marbles. What is the probability, written as a fraction, of choosing a red marble first and then a blue marble from the bag? So probability of red, you have to find each probability apart for each one. Probability of red equal to, for red we have 8 out of total number of marble is 8 plus 2 equal to 10. So 8 out of 10. And then probability of blue equal to, the probability of blue is we have two marbles are blue out of total numbers of marbles 8. But we have this statement, the probability of choosing a red marble first and then a blue marble. So you have to you have to subtract 10 from 1. You have 9 marbles because we are choose the first one. For red is 8 out of 10, but for the blue, without replacing the first one, is the total number of marbles is 9. So you have 2 out of 9. After that, the probability of red and blue equal to, you have to multiply the probability of red and the probability of blue, 8 out of 10 multiplied by 2 out of 9. These two numbers are reduced to divided by 2 equal to 1, then divided by 2 equal to 5. So you can say 1 times 8 equal to 8 and 9 times 5 equal to 45. So the probability of red and blue is 8 out of 45. Question number 30. Write positive, negative, or no correlation for each. The first one, we have the distance traveled by a car and the amount of fuel remaining. This is positive correlation. As the distance traveled by a car increase, the amount of fuel consumed generally increase as well. For the second one, the number of sold cars and the income of the seller. This is positive correlation. Because typically as the number of cars sold increase, the income of the seller also increase. For number 3, the number of the guards and the number of stealing. This is negative correlation. Because in general, as the number of guards increase, the number of stealing incidents tend to decrease. For number 4, the age of the boys and the amount of water in liter they drink. No correlation between these two cases. Because there is no strong relationship between age and water intake. Question number 31. Use the table to find each probability. This table tell us some information about numbers of teachers in school going to picnic. Number of teacher, 0 teacher, the probability is 0.01. For one teacher is 0.1. For two teachers is 0.57, 3, 0.22, and for 4 teachers we have 0.1 the probability. For A, the probability of there exist at least 2 teachers. At least 2 teachers, it means we have 2 and greater than 2. 2, 3, 4. We have to add the probabilities of 2, 3, 4 teachers. So the probability there exists at least 2. At least 2. We have to add the probability of 2, 0.57 plus 0.22 plus 0.1. The sum is 0.89. So the probability of at least 2 teachers is 0.89. For B, there exist less than 2 teachers. Less than 2 teachers is we have to add the probabilities of 2 and 3. Sorry for the this probability, the probability there exists less than 2 teachers. It means less than 2 we have 1 and 0 teachers. So the probability of 0 equal to the probability of less than 2 teachers equal to the probability of 0, 0.01 plus the probability of 1 teacher is 0.1. The sum is 0.11. So the probability of there exists less than 2 teachers is 0.11. For C, the numbers of the teachers is 2 or 3. 2 or 3, we have to add the probability of 2 and 3. So the probability of the number of teachers is 2 or 3. For 2 we have 0.57 plus for 3 we have 0.22. The sum is 0.79. So the probability of the number of the teachers is 2 or 3 is 0.79. For D, there exists at least 1 teacher. There exists at least 1 teacher. We have to add the probabilities of 1, 2, 3, 4. So the probability of there exists at least 1 teacher. The probability of 1 is 0.1 plus the probability of 2 is 0.57. The probability of 3 is 0.22 and the probability of 4 is 0.1. The sum is 0.99. So the probability of there exists at least 1 teacher is 0.99. Question number 32. A marble is drawn at random from a box that contain 8 red, 15 blue, and 7 white marbles. What is the probability of getting a red marbles? First step, the total marble inside the box, you have to add all marbles, 8 red plus 15 blue plus 7 white equal to 30 marbles. Add all. After that, the probability of red equal to number of red marble is 8 out of total number of marbles 30. 8 divided by 30, or we can write like simplest form, you have to divide both number by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 30 divided by 2 is 15. After that, 4 divided by 15 equal to 0.267. So the probability of red is 4 out of 15 or 0.267. Question number 33. After rolling two fair number cubes, find the probability of getting a total sum of 7. To get a sum of 7, there are several possible combinations, like 1 plus 6, and then we have 2 plus 5, and 3 plus 4, and then we have 4 plus 3, and 5 plus 2, and 6 plus 1. We have these events that equal to 7, or getting a total sum of 7. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 events that the total sum of 7. And then total possible outcome from rolling two fair cube is 6 times 6 equal to 36. This is the total number of events. After that, the probability of total sum of 7 equal to the probability of event 6 out of total numbers of event 36. When we simplify, we will get 6 divided by 6 is 1. 36 divided by 6 equal to 6. So equal to 1 out of 6. Question number 34. After rolling two fair number cubes, find the probability of total shown greater than 8. For total shown greater than 8, we have greater than 8, we have 9, 3, and 6. We will get 9, and then 4 and 5, 5 and 4, 6 and 3. For 9, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 events. For 10, we have 4 and 6, 6 and 4, and then 5 and 5. So for 10, we have 1, 2, 3 events. For 11, we have 5 and 6, and 6 and 5. We have 2 events for 11. For 12, only we have 1 event, 6 and 6. So the probability of total shown greater than 8 equal to the number of event 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of total numbers of event. When you have two fair number cubes, 6 times 6 equal to 36. So you can write in simplest form, you have to divide both number by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 36 divided by 2 is 18. So the probability of total shown greater than 8 equal to 5 out of 18. Question number 35. A spinner is divided into 8 sections that are numbered from 1 to 8. Chalak spins the spinner and rolled a die. Find the probability of the spinner landing on a number greater than 5 and the number shown on the die is less than 5. So the spinner can land and number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, and 8. So we can say the spinner can land on the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, because the spinner is divided into 8 sections. And the die can show the number that I can show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want the spinner to land on a number greater than 5 for the spinner greater than 5 equal to, which is means greater than 5 you have 6, 7, or 8. And we want the die to show a number less than 5. For the die to show a number less than 5, which means less than 5 you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of favorable outcome for spinner favorable outcome for spinner land and 6, 7 for spinner land on 6, 7, or 8 equal to 3. Number of even is 3 out of total numbers of the spinner is 8. 3 out of 8. And number of favorable outcome for the die show 1, 2, 3, 4. Less than 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Equal to the number of even is 4 out of total number of even is 6. And when you simplify, divided by 2, you have 2 out of 3. After that, the probability of both events happen is the spinner landing on a number greater than 5 and the number shown on the die is less than 5, equal to, we have to multiply this the probability of these two events, 3 out of 8 and 2 out of 3. So 3 out of 8 multiplied by 2 out of 3, we can say these two numbers are reduced. 2 divided by 2 is 1, 8 divided by 2 is 4, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we can say 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 1 is 4, equal to 1 out of 4, and by the small number equal to 0.25. So the probability of both events equal to 0.25. Question number 36. Sarah draws 2 cards at random from a deck that has 26 red and 16 black cards. What is the probability that the first card is red and the second card is black? So there are 26 red card 26 red cards in the deck, and the total there are a total of 42 cards in the deck, because 26 plus 16 equal to 42 cards in the deck. This is a total of cards. After that, the probability of drawing a red card, the probability of drawing a red card first equal to the number of red cards 26 out of total number of cards 42. When we simplify, you have to divide both number by 2. 26 become 13 and 42 divided by 2 become 21. After drawing a red card, there are 41 cards left in that deck. After the first event, there are 41 cards left in the deck. There are 16 black cards in the deck, so the probability of black cards second equal to the number of black cards is 16 out of 41. After that, the probability of both events equal to, we have to multiply the probability of red and the probability of blue. The probability of red is equal to 13 out of 21 multiplied by the probability of blue, 16 out of 41. Thirteen times 16 equal to 208. 21 times 41 equal to 861. So the probability of both events, the first card is red and the second is black, is 208 out of 861. Question number 37. Sinan rolled a fair number cube 4 times. What is the probability of getting a skis all 4 times? For the probability for getting 1 skis for 1 time is 1 out of 6. Because in fair number cube you have only 1 skis and the total number of event is 6. After that, for all 6 times we have for 4 times we have to multiply 1 out of 6 by the second event is 1 out of 6, third event 1 out of 6, and for 4 times 1 out of 6. We have to multiply this fraction. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 equal to 1, and then 6 times 6 equal to 36, and 6 times 6 equal to 36. 36 times 36 equal to 1296. So the probability of getting a skis all 4 times is 1 out of 1296. Question number 38. To participate in the activities, the students must get an average of at least 75. Which inequality represent this situation? A, we have A greater than, equal or greater than to 75. We have at least 75. It means we have a number 75 is 75 or greater than 75. So the average should be equal to 75 or greater than, because we have the word at least. So A is correct. 439, which expression is not equivalent to 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4? We have 5 fourths multiplied by each other. For A, we have 1 and out of negative fifths out of 4. When we solve it, 1 out of negative fifth out of 4, we have to change this denominator, negative fifth out of 4, into fraction to get rid of this negative, equal to 1 out of fifth out of 4. After that, you have to divide 1 divided by 1 out of fifth out of 4. We have to change this whole number into fraction, and then in division we have to write the first fraction without change. We have to change this divide into multiply, and then you have to write the reciprocal of 1 out of fifth power of 4 is fifth power of 4 out of 1. After that, you have to multiply 1 times fifth power of 4 equal to fifth power of 4 out of 1, and then equal to fifth out of 4. And then when we change this, multiply and write in exponent, the base is 4, and we have 1 2 3 4 5 fourths. So these two numbers are equivalent. A is not incorrect. 8 is not correct for this problems, because we have not equivalent. For B, 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 is not equal to 20. So B is correct answer. And then for C, when we have the same base, you have to add the exponent. 2 plus 3 equal to 5. They are equivalent. And then for D, 10th power of 2, when we solve, we will get 1024. And when we multiply 5 times by 4, we will get 1024. So B is correct for this problem. Question number 40. In a box containing marbles, 78 are blue, 24 are red, and the rest are green. If the probability of selecting a green marble is 2 out of 5, how many green marbles are in the box? Total blue and red marble. Total blue and red marbles equal to 78 plus 24 equal to 102 marbles. After that, the probability of blue and red, probability of blue and red equal to the probability of blue plus probability of red out of total numbers of marble. Total numbers of marble since the probability of green marbles equal to 2 out of 5, so the probability of red or blue equal to 1 minus the probability of green 2 out of 5. Because the total probability of all possible outcome is equal to 1. After that, you have to change this whole number into fraction, and then the least common multiple for 1 and 5 is 5. You have to multiply the first fraction by 5. So you have 5 out of 5 minus 2 out of 5 equal to 3 out of 5. The probability of red and blue is 3 out of 5. Let's say let T represent the total number of marbles. T is the total number of marbles. So we can write this proportion. The total number of marbles, blue and red, is 102 out of T. Total numbers of marble, red, blue, and green is T out of the number of red and blue marble is 3 out of 5. You have to do or cross multiple. 3 times T equal to 3T. 5 times 102 equal to 510. After that, to get rid of this 3, you have to divide both sides by 3. These two 3's are cancelled, so T equal to 510 divided by 3 equal to 170. So the number of green marble equal to 170 minus the number of red and blue marble is 102 equal to 68. So the number of green marbles is equal to 68 marbles. Question number 41. What is the value of negative 2 minus 4 raised to the power 3 plus 0 power of 3? First, you have to solve the operation inside the brackets. We have the different signs, so you have to add 2 plus 4 equal to 6 raised to the power 3, and we have to write the sign of the large number is negative 6 cube, and then you have plus 0 power of any number equal to 1. After that, when you have odd exponent, this negative stay, and then 6 times 6 is equal to 30. 6 times 6 is equal to 216. 6 times 6 times 6 equal to 216 plus 1. We have a different sign, so you have to subtract 216 minus 1 equal to 215, and the sign of the large number is negative. So you have negative 215. Question number 42, which is not described the radical 25 out of negative 5. When we solve it, the radical 25 out of negative 5. The radical 25 is perfect square equal to 5 out of negative 5. When we divide it, we will get negative 1. Negative 1 is a real number, and also it's rational number and integer number, but not a natural number. So D is correct. Question number 43, simplify the expression. You have this expression. In the first bracket, you have to multiply each exponent by 2. So you have m, 3 times 2 equal to m6, and 4n, 2 times 2 is 4. Inside the second bracket, over this bracket, you have negative 1, so you have to write the reciprocal of the second bracket, m3 out of m to the power negative 2. After that, you have to multiply m6 multiplied by n3 out of n4 multiplied by m negative 2. After that, these two terms are have the same base. When we divide, you have to subtract the exponent. 6 minus negative 2, and then for n, 3 minus 4. So for m, minus times minus is plus, we have to add 6 plus 2 equal to 8, and then for n, 3 minus 4 equal to negative 1. After that, this exponent should not be negative. You have to change it into fraction to get rid of this negative. So you have m8, 1 out of n. After that, you have to multiply. You have to change the first term into fraction and then multiply. m8 multiplied by 1 equal to m8. 1 times n equal to n. After that, question number 44, solve the equation. You have 4x minus 2 square minus 9 equal to 0. This is the perfect square, so you have to make into 2 brackets and then solve each expression apart. So we have, this is the difference between two squares, so you have to write inside the first fraction, the first bracket is positive and the second is negative. 4x minus 1 square, you have to write 4x minus 1 and 4x minus 1 inside the second bracket. And for 9, you have 3 multiplied by 3. After that, you can solve it. 4x negative 1 plus 3 equal to positive 2. The second bracket, you have 4x negative 1 minus 4 equal to minus 3, sorry, equal to minus 4. After that, you have to solve each expression apart. 4x plus 2 equal to 0, or 4x minus 4 equal to 0. After that, you have to change the place of positive 2 to the right side, so 0 minus 2, 4x is equal to minus 2. You have to divide both sides by 4. So these two 4s are cancelled. X is equal to negative 2 divided by 4. You can write this fraction in simplest form of 1 out of 2. And then 4x, you have to change the place of negative 4 to the right side, become positive 4. After that, 4x is equal to 4. You have to divide both sides by 4 to get rid of this 4. These two terms are cancelled. 4 divided by 4 equal to 1. So the value of x is equal to negative 1 out of 2, or 1. Question number 45. Simplify the expression. Radical 3 minus 1 out of radical 3 plus 1. For simplify this expression, you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by the inverse of the denominator, or by the numerator. Radical 3 minus 1, radical 3 minus 1. After that, radical 3 minus 1 times radical 3 minus 1 equal to radical 3 minus 1 square, because both terms are like, and radical 3 minus 1 multiplied by radical 3 plus 1, we will get 3 minus 1. After that, you can solve with 3 minus 1 equal to 2, and then radical 3 minus 1 square, we can expand 3 times radical 3 times radical 3 equal to 3. You have to write minus. After that, 2 multiplied by the first term and the second term, so you have 2 radical 3. You have to write plus the second term square. 1 square equal to 1. After that, 3 plus 1 equal to 4 minus 2 radical 3 out of 2. We can take the greatest common factor for the numerator. For 4 and 2, or for 4 is 2, 4 divided by 2 is 2, minus 2 divided by 2 is 1, or you can write only radical 3 out of 2. After that, these two terms are cancelled, so 2 minus radical 3 stay. Question number 46, which of the following is not a solution of the inequality? 3x minus 1 greater than x plus 7. So you have 3x minus 1 greater than x plus 7. We have to combine these two like terms. 3x, when we change the place of positive 6 to the left side, become negative x, greater than 7. You have to change the place of negative 1 to the right side, become positive 1. 3 minus x is equal to 2x, greater than 7 plus 1 equal to 8. You have to divide both sides by 2. These two 2's are cancelled. X greater than 8 divided by 2 is 4. So x is a number greater than 4. 5. A is 5. Yes, this answer is mean this question x is greater than 4. It's gonna be 5. It's gonna be 4.5, and it's gonna be 10. But for the question, say is not solution. So 3 is correct, because x is greater than 4. Negative 3 is less than 4. The last question, question number 47, solve the equation 3x squared plus 4x minus 10 equal to 10. You can solve this equation by completing the squares. So you have 3x squared plus 4x, and then equal to, we have to change the place of negative 10 to the right side, because this 10 is not a perfect square, and we have to change this equation to be a perfect square. After that, when we change the place of negative 10 to the right side, become positive 10. So we can say 3x squared plus 4x equal to 20. After that, to get rid of this 3, we have to divide both sides by 3. So these two terms are cancelled. We can say x squared plus 4 out of 3x, 4 out of 3x equal to 20 out of 3. After that, we have to find the third term. x squared plus 4 out of 3x plus equal to 20 out of 3. We have to find the third term so that this equation be a perfect square and then solve. So for finding the third term, you have to look at the coefficient of the second term. The coefficient of the second term is 4 out of 3. So 4 out of 3 divided by 2 and there square it. So you have 4 out of 3 divided by 2. First you have to solve it, after that you have to square it. 4 out of 3, you have to change the place, you have to change this dividing to multiply and then write the reciprocal of 2 out of 1 is 1 out of 2. After that you have to multiply. 4 times 1 is 4, 3 times 2 equal to 9. After that you have to square it. 4 out of 9 square equal to 4 times 4 16, 9 times 9 36. And then we can write in simplest form 4 16 divided by 4 is 4, 36 divided by 4 equal to 9. So the third term is 4 out of 9. You have to add both sides with 4 out of 9. After that we have x squared plus 4 out of 3x plus 4 out of 9 equal to, we have to add these two fractions, 20 out of 3 plus 4 out of 9. The least common multiple for 9 and 3 is 9. We have to multiply the first fraction by 3. So 3 times 20 equal to 80, 3 times 3 equal to 9 plus 4 out of 9. Sorry, 3 times 20 equal to 16. This is 60. 6 times 4 equal to 64 out of 9. So you have 64 out of 9. After that, now we have a perfect square. You have to change into bracket. X squared comes from x times x, and both signs are positive. You have to write plus. 4 out of 9. Fourth perfect square come from 2 times 2 out of 3. After that, to get rid of this 2, we have to take the radical for both sides. So we will get x plus 2 out of 3 equal to 64 equal to 8 and 9 equal to 3. We have positive and negative 8 out of 3. After that, we can solve each expression apart. X plus 2 out of 3 equal to positive 8 out of 3, or x plus 2 out of 3 equal to negative 8 out of 3. So x is equal to 8 out of 3. You have to change the place of positive 2 out of 3 become negative 2 out of 3. So x is equal to 8 minus 2 equal to 6 out of 3. 6 divided by 3 equal to 2. So the first value for x is 2. After that, for the second expression, we have to change the place of positive 2 out of 3 to the right side. So negative 8 out of 3 minus 2 out of 3. So you have the same sign. You have to add these two numbers. 8 plus 2 equal to 10 out of 3. And the sign of the large number 8 out of 3 is large number. We have negative, so you have to write negative 10 out of 3. So the second value for x is negative 10 out of 3.